Listen up, fellow digital age Stoics. You've found a priceless gem. You're in the right place, my friend. Long before our contemporary problems, some brilliant men known as the Stoics lived their lives according to principles that, believe it or not, can teach us how to master the art of not giving too many cares. And no, I'm not referring to the newest viral video or meme. If you've ever found yourself scrolling through social media, sighing at the pressures of today's world, wondering why you can't just let things go, or simply wanting to care a little less about every little thing than you. Ironically, ancient wisdom can serve as a guide. Caffeine fueled by our smartphone. Over the course of the next few minutes, you will learn 10 straightforward yet profoundly transforming Stoic principles that are so energizing that they may serve as the remedy for the chaos of 21st century life. If you would like to be the first to discover more pearls of wisdom like these, then go ahead and smack that notification bell and subscribe to get some wisdom about the worst that could happen. I dare you to even consider taking that action. Welcome to the enlightening realm of Stoicism, where the old and the new collide and where we learn to be calm and keep going. Let's dive in now. First, control what's coming out. What is controlled by Stoics? What's inside without a picture? This Tuesday is rainy. The legendary Seneca once said, "Things happen, teas spill, cats are mischievous." You may have been angry and blamed Whiskers or even the universe for conspiring against you, but here's a Stoic thought to ponder. We suffer more in our imagination than in reality. You've just made the ideal cup of tea this morning, and just as you're about to sip it, your cat knocks it over. So the next time your Wi-Fi is acting up during that crucial Zoom call or your pizza arrives cold, take a deep breath. It's not the cold pizza that disturbs us, but our interpretation of it. What we can control is our reactions. Rather than allowing our imagination to paint a bleak day ahead, we can choose to laugh it off and have another cup. The world will continue to throw curveballs, but the power of our reactions is entirely ours. The Stoics too. Accept the present too. Accept the present. In the 21st century, Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do not let the future disturb you, because you will arrive there if you nurture your present." Our thoughts are racing faster than our internet speed, and we have notifications popping up every second. But what do we frequently miss? Now, think back to those times you were walking in the park, but your thoughts were preoccupied with tomorrow's tasks, or those family dinners where your thoughts strayed to regrets from the past. The Stoics taught us that since this moment is a gift, we shouldn't waste it. Worrying about the past or the future is not the same as being present, which is about living life to the fullest and enjoying your meals. Let go of yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's worries while listening to your friends and enjoying the breeze. In the larger scheme of things, our happiness is defined by the small moments that are interwoven. The Stoics 3. Accept change. Since nature has always seen how easily the seasons change, accept change. While winter's frost melts to bring forth spring's bloom, we resist life's changes, whether they be a job change, a breakup, or a move. As Epictetus sagely stated, it's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that counts. Ever evolving and as fluid as the River Thames, freedom comes from accepting the current rather than resisting it, which is exhausting. Life is evolution. The next time you encounter an unforeseen diversion, keep in mind that it's all a part of the grand design because, like Rome, you are a work of art in progress, with each shift and twist and turn adding a distinct brushstroke to your canvas. The Stoics disengages from outside verification. 4. Disengage from external validation. In today's society, where we are addicted to likes, shares, and comments, take into consideration this insight from Epictetus. Man is more concerned with his imagined fears about actual issues than he is with actual ones. Isn't it odd that we allow little icons on a screen to control our emotions? Stoicism encourages us to look within for validation. Personal values, actions, and character should be used to gauge one's value instead of online influence. The next time your post doesn't receive the anticipated amount of attention, or someone sends you a nasty direct message, keep in mind that you are your own judge and jury. The Stoics understand the natural cycles of life. 5. Acknowledge the inherent cycles of life. In the vast ecosystem of existence, everything has its season. Trees shed their leaves only to sprout new ones, and similarly, life presents endings and beginnings, each teaching us and shaping us rather than clinging to what was. Losing a loved one, a favorite hoodie, or a treasured memory is painful, but as Marcus Aurelius said, loss is nothing more than change, and change is nature's delight. Stoicism encourages us to recognize the transience of life, to live fully, to love passionately, and to let go with grace at every sunset, because it eventually gives way to a daybreak. 6. Look for growth in hardship. Stoics seek growth in adversity. Who hasn't faced a challenge? Perhaps it's that awful boss, the never-ending stack of bills, or the metro that's always late. It's easy to whine and wish life were a little more carefree, but Seneca once said that hardships fortify the mind because labor does the body. Consider challenges as your soul's private workouts when they arise, rather than asking why me. Think about what I'm learning from this. Every hardship offers a lesson and a chance for development. It simply depends on your point of view. If Stoics still existed today, they would most likely say, "Bring it on." Stoics develop your inner wealth. 7. Develop inner riches. In an era of lavish Instagram accounts and perpetual displays of wealth, it's simple to connect contentment with worldly possessions. Yet Seneca once said that the impoverished man is not the one who has too little, but rather the one who yearns for more. The contentment of the soul and the depth of experiences are what define true wealth, not the newest technology or high-end brands. The priceless reminiscences. The Stoics remind us that although it's acceptable to indulge in life's comforts, one shouldn't let them control them because, in the end, what matters most are the stories we've created rather than the material belongings we've amassed. The Stoics recognize and embrace faith. 8. Recognize and accept your fate. I'm not advocating for a mindless acceptance of everything, but as Epictetus noted, don't expect things to go your way. Instead, hope that they do. The most captivating stories frequently come from the most unexpected turns, and Stoicism encourages us to embrace what's on our plate instead of getting bogged down by what didn't go as planned. Life, with all its complexities, is a combination of our efforts and the universe's designs. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, the outcome isn't in our favor. 9. Help others. We live in a world full of chances to make a difference, and as Seneca reminds us, we are all connected in a partnership. Stoicism isn't just about enlightenment on a personal level. It's also about community upliftment. By helping others, we not only improve their lives but also give our own more purpose. Whether it's supporting a friend, neighbor, or volunteer, every act of kindness reverberates throughout the universe. Keep in mind that it's not just about thriving alone, but also about uplifting others along the way. 10. Evaluate and realign. The Stoics. Though the busy world rarely gives us time to think, Marcus Aurelius once observed that the quality of your ideas determines how happy your life will be. Regular introspection serves as our soul's mirror. Think of it as a routine system update for your life. Reflect on your activities. Taking a time to reflect helps us recognize our patterns, realign our roots, and renew our perspectives. As we come to the end of this insightful journey, my lovely virtual companions, remember that these 10 principles are not about being emotionless or distant. Rather, they are about developing resilience, embracing the present, and leading a life of purpose and depth. Learn from mistakes and celebrate small victories, because in understanding oneself, we pave the path to true contentment and peace. I can't help but think about how these ancient ideas seem to fit so perfectly into our hectic modern lives, which proves that some truths are truly timeless. Now, I'd like to ask you all a cheeky little challenge. In the comments section below, please share which of these Stoic gems most resonated with you. Did Seneca's wisdom resonate with you? Or was Marcus Aurelius the one who felt like your newfound confidant? Let's start this discussion so that we can both learn from it, but hold off before you go out into the world with your newfound Stoic insight. I have a small request. If you found even a little bit of value today, a glimmer of enlightenment, or just enjoyed our time together, please think about subscribing, giving this video a big thumbs up, and ringing that notification bell. Not for the sake of vanity metrics, of course, but so that we can continue this dance of wisdom sharing and growth. Life is a journey filled with obstacles and surprises, but with the right attitude and a dash of Stoic spice, it can be quite the delightful adventure. Here's to mastering the art of letting go and living with intention and gusto until our next virtual rendezvous. Keep the spirit of Stoicism alive. Cheerio.